Hello there.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream build, and today we will finish up this small but very cool little set. Jango Fett Starship 75433, 707 pieces, and yesterday we got halfway done, and we'll finish it up today pretty easily. It's been a very enjoyable build, I must say. This little thing, I gotta say, looks really good. How does it look for my head? If this was my head. Looks like Grievous, perhaps? What about this guy? Boogeyman? Boogeyman? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Good to see everybody. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing good. All right, well, I see a bunch of people out there. Hello to all.
Hello there.
Hope everyone's good. Hello there to everybody. It does look like C-3PO, Fellerish. Welcome in, Fellerish.
Hello there.
Good to see you. Roaming Bricks, hello. Perfect fit for the head. You gotta hold it out a little ways. It's a little small. If I was actually doing a head comparison, it would be the small head, but if I go like that, looks a little better. Good stuff. Good to see you guys. Steve-O, hi. Welcome in. Good to see you, Steve-O.
Hello there.
Roaming Bricks is here.
What about second breakfast?
George Cunningham is here. Who else is here? Trevor Hughes. What's up, dude?
Hello there.
Landing first is Steve-O. Good job, buddy. Prompt, fast, quick. Like what I see. Make sure you guys whip that like button if you like what you see. Live streaming in the Shadow Realm. It's real. We're going to have some fun with this. Turn that bell on for notifications. Subscribe to the channel for more live stream builds. This is the last live stream until spring break starts. And that's the most important thing. Get that bell notified because I may go live while I'm away. And we'll be back after Easter. Tuesday with addshot will be an epic live stream. I think I'm going to go big and crack open the Porsche 1/8 scale Technic set 911 RS 911 GT3 RS. That's what it's called. We're going to bust that thing open. We're going to crack seals. We're going to build it. It's going to be fun. Good to see everybody on the vertical live stream. Hello to everyone over there. Cookies, Steve-O, Open Plumbing. Anyone else out there? Feel free to click that link that is pinned to come see me this way, and you'll get all the different camera angles, everything like that. Let's get rolling. Hope everyone's good. Anybody have any spring break plans set up? I do. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for every day pretty much, but excited to take a little time off and see family. That's kind of something I treasure. I only get to do this about 3 times a year now since I moved, so seeing family is a big deal, so I'm really excited. Share that excitement with me by building Lego, and we'll do some more live builds in the near future. When I return, we'll be back in the studio. So again, subscribe, hit the bell, more to come, a lot more to come. We've done I'd like to say we've done about 90 live streams since the beginning of the year, give or take. And we're going to miss a week here or so, and we'll be back with lots more live streams, maybe 80 live streams. That's a lot of streams. Before, when I was not streaming as much, I was streaming like once a week. We'd be lucky to get about 50, maybe 45 live streams a year. So we are pumping them out now, and it's a lot of fun. Support the channel in any way you can, including just whipping the like button. Means a lot. All right, we're going to get going. Here we go. Lego Nep, good to see you. Welcome in. Hey, bro, I just got a new Smart Brick set. Ouch. How's that doing for you? You like that? You like the Smart Bricks? I don't know. Give me your take on that. Lego Nep, I'd love to know. All right, well, let's get going. We're on bag 4. Bag 4. That's the bag we're on. So we're going to open up. The Smart Bricks are a little cringe, but we got it. All right, I'm reading chat now. Good to see everybody. Is that when you get back? The Porsche GT3 RS. Yes, we're going to do it soon. I think I'm going to launch right with the GT3 RS. So Tuesday with addshot after Easter. Mark your calendars. Just hit the notifications. You'll see I'm going live. You will see the set as a thumbnail. It will be described as such. It will be pretty awesome. All right, all the views are looking good over here on the horizontal live stream. If you're over here, you're enjoying these. Let me know what's on your mind in the chat and steer the conversation wherever you'd like it to go. Bounce it off me. We'll see what's happening. Open Plumbing says, I will be missing for a couple of weeks over the Easter holidays. Don't worry, addshot. I will be back. Okay. Before or after Easter, Open Plumbing? Well, actually, you don't have to reveal that if that's going to give away too much information. We all want to remain a little bit private. That makes sense. But I will be back after Easter, so Tuesday with addshot right after Easter. Crom, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Sent gold coin for 10 jewels. That's pretty nice. I like that kind of stuff. Thank you, my friend. Real good. Is it coming in differently now? Howdy, how are you today, sir? I am well, and it is really good to see you, Crom. Hope you're doing good. Let me get my red alert cam going on. Why don't we do that? Let's go red alert. Feeling it today? Feeling real good? What's going on here? I'm missing a few lights. The red isn't very red right now. It's more faded out. I'm going to go hit a switch. We'll figure it out in time. Thank you, Crom. Appreciate that. Let's get going with this live stream build. You guys have all transported into the right place. It's going to be fun. I think I'm ready. All right, I'm looking around. Everything looks good to me. All right, let's do this. It looks orange. All right, we'll try it again. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Now that's a red alert for Crom. Thumbs up for 10 jewels. We like that. That's real nice. Duke 23,000. Good to see it. Welcome back. That's the proper name. I like what I see. Good stuff. Steve-O's got that link pinned over there, guys. Go ahead and click that and come on over to the horizontal live stream. We'll have some fun. Let me know what's on your mind. Let's spice this thing up a little bit. I got to listen to myself. I got to pull the earphone off my ear. All right, what's up? Smart bricks? Oh, yuck. You'd rather do the dirty than buy a smart brick set? Makes sense. The poor thing looks like Freddy Krueger's face. Smart bricks? Or are we talking about something else? I know what you're talking about. Just can't say it. Trent McWinn, what's up, dude? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Welcome in. All right, guys. I'm ready to build. This is what we got. Bag 4 begins now. Page 80, step 107. Having some fun with this build. It's a very easy build. So easy, simple, and enjoyable at the same time. So if you're here, you'll get the best views over on the horizontal live stream. Let's see what I can bring up. And let's get going. Oh, I got it. Can't LARP your way out of this one. No way. If you're going to roleplay, you got to roleplay right. Alright, what should we do here? Should we build? I think so. Step 107 out of... Do I have to look? We're halfway through, so there's probably 200 steps. Bag 4 of 6. We did 3 bags yesterday. That's my best guess. I could scroll all the way down and back up, but I'll lose my place. That's my best guess. I'd say we're gonna crush it today. No issues on the build. It'll be good. No mistakes. I only had 1 mistake yesterday. It's pretty bad.
What have I done?
We laugh about it now. No spoilers. Exactly. We don't like spoilers over here. That can happen. Just like when Rogue One was released in the theaters. And my nephew, of all people, he's like, everyone dies at the end. I'm like, what are you talking? Stop. No! Can you believe he did that to me? And then I wasn't expecting it when I started watching the movie, and then the end started coming. The end was nigh, and I'm just like, oh man, he spoiled it. What could this be? Oh, this one. Well, it's in the thumbnail, and it's in the title of whatever you clicked on. Not everyone dies at the end, fellers. Okay, it's fair. Fair. Couple people lived. Leia lived. She'll live. Actually, one of my least favorite scenes of the new Star Wars, I can't remember if it was episode 8 or 9, but when Leia gets blown out of the like the bridge, whatever ship she's on, and then all of a sudden she like does this thing and like out of witchcraft like makes her way back. No, she's willing the Force, and she's not freezing in space or popping like a balloon. That part I was like, oh yeah, oh Leia Organa. She had the touch of the Jedi. She did. She could fly through space without a ship. She had that frostbite out there. Yeah. I got frostbite in the theater watching it. I was like, ugh. Oh, I'm cold inside. That bit me in the wrong place. Just one of those scenes. There's a few of them. Overall, I'm okay with the movies. Some stuff is annoying to me to watch again. Some of the Finn stuff, it's a little cringe. John Boyega, I don't know. It's alright. He's just a spaz. Dude spazzes out. Like, I didn't realize it the first few times I watched it or something, but you keep watching, he's always spazzing out on something. It's just like, ugh. He's freaking out about everything. All of it. Cringe scene, yeah, it was pretty quite cringe. And she uses the Force to bring herself back, but she doesn't have the Force. Well, didn't she study? I mean, she has a saber. There's a Leia Organa saber. Isn't there like a whole history that we don't really know about? Like did she maybe work with Luke a little bit on the sidelines, learn a little, she has it like her brother and her father. Sister. She can only touch other people's gifts. Oh, is that her power? What am I doing? That's not the right place to put that. Yeah, just not entirely believable, but that's okay. It's still fun. He was good in Attack the Block. She thinks she has the Force. Women on me right? Holy moly. Feel their presence, my bad. Okay. You got one shot. You're only allowed one comment. You can't mess it up. Because then I'll read it wrong. It sounds ridiculous. My bad. Sometimes I try to correct spelling and grammar in my mind before reading comments, but you never know. I can screw that up too. There's no guarantees over here. No guarantees. Chic. Welcome, buddy. Great to see you out there. What's new in your world? Happy to see you on the vertical live stream. Don't forget that link. Always a link to come horizontal. Come full circle over here. This is where we party. Horizontal live stream. Steve-O's got that link pinned. Nail it. Hey. Stuck that thing in the wrong place. So YouTube's having another problem, from what I saw, or what I heard. Video upload problem. That's kind of a major thing when you're a video sharing platform. Video upload issues. I'm sure all the bigs are not liking that one. Enjoying spring break, Aishik? I like it here in vertical. That's fair. That's fair. Too much music going on the other one. I got turned down, by the way. Way too loud. Okay, let's just let it fade off into the background. Anyway, otherwise I start screaming over the music. Calm, relaxing build. Feeling the force like Leia in space. Flying like a witch. Star Wars did get a little witchy, right? It's pretty witchy. I mean, it's all in the comics, right? It's all in the books. There's plenty of witchcraft out there. Really, to me, it kind of got introduced to me probably in the Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor franchise of games. I'm just like, oh, there's a bunch of witches out there too. Okay. From what coven do you hail? It's not just the Force, which is pretty much mysticism right there. It's a little bit more. Trent says, horizontal, one of us, one of us, one of us. I like it. The horizontal is the place to be. Lots of stuff coming in. They're not as visual anymore. Crom sent thumbs up for 10 joules, and then something else came in. Usually it used to be a big old thing that popped up in front of me. What is it? YouTube changes things all the time. It's a lot less noticeable. I have to actually catch it on the screen, which I'm looking at like 10 other screens right now. Hope I didn't miss too much. Something said a gold coin. Like, did you say gold coin over there? Fellerish says McLaren P1, 285 pound at the moment. Easter sale. Sounds pretty good. Can we do the conversion? How much US dollar would that be? In my mind, I think about 350 when you say 285 pound. I could be off, but there's a little conversion that goes on in my head. I'm not sure how accurate the conversion is. Okay, we're going to place this thing on the model now. Something like this. Let's see if I can get it. $380. So it's 20 bucks off. That's not too bad. I mean, that's a deal, but better than the normal price of $3.99. Any sale is worth it when it comes to Lego. It's a premium product. You will pay. You're like, no, in the UK, retail price is $389.99. Now I'm guessing you're in dollars right there. RRP. Regular retail price, is that RRP? Excuse me. Abigail's out there. Hi, my name is LeBron James. Hi, Abigail. Great to see you. I missed your comment there. Cold coins sent. Good stuff. Recommended retail price. Okay. So that works. Does that mean you could ask anything but they recommend? Oh, and that's 389 pound? How much is it's making me double check the P1 price in the US. So if I bring that up on, oh gosh, it is. Okay, so it's a decent price, it seems. Yeah, it's only, yeah, that's pretty good because normally the P1 is $450. Gosh, I remember when these cars were $400. What's wrong with me? That's what I paid for it, $450. When the Ferrari Daytona SP3 came out, it was $499. And then there was the great Lego price increase of 2023, and it jumped $50 overnight. Just from one night to the next, you're like, 50 more. Yeah, you'll pay. You'll pay. Yeah, the price of oil's up. Price of oil just went up a little bit. Barrel price. Roaming Brick says here we have MRP, manufacturer's retail price, maximum retail price. That sounds a little better to me. That whole recommended thing or suggested thing is like you can gouge if you want to. I like the idea of maximum retail price. You guys know what's going on over there. Maximum. Don't you dare pay more than what it should be. Shame I bought the Ferrari for £319. Seems like a good price. I don't have my converter out here. Do I need I need a constant converter out. Okay, let's do it. It's going to be in my favorites now. All right, let's see what I can do. Okay, yeah, I got it up now. So now at any moment I can type in your number, which was 319. $425 US. That's not too bad. $25 off. All right, good stuff. All right, I'm going to convert now, if I can remember to. How do I make this a... Who knows? We'll bring it up later. Steve-O says 10 joules equals 5 rubies. 5 times 1 is 5 cents. 10 joules equals 5 rubies. 5 times 1 cent is 5 cents. So 10 joules is 5 cents. How much is a gold coin, Steve-O? Let's get to the gold coin. I saw a gold coin in there somewhere. It's got to be worth something. Price of gold is through the roof right now. Feller says I could send it back and get the P1, but I don't know. I do prefer the SP3. The Ferrari's pretty nice. The P1 though is my favorite Lego color. Flame orange or bright light orange. Love it. Can't wait to build that thing. That'll happen. We're going to have a race month or something. We're going to do a lot of these sets. A lot of technique. My fingers are ready. I'm ready for this. All right, continuing. I really am, I promise. What's $3.89 in US dollars? Let's see if I can do that conversion for you. $518, too much. They're ripping you off. Trevor Hughes agrees. Yep, UK is a ripoff. They're totally ripping you off. $518 does not exist on any of those 1/8 scale supercars in the US. So they're scamming you, and I think you guys should get the pitchforks out and just say this is not cool. Looks like an old school iron at the moment. That's one that I heat on the flame, and then I bring it off the heat, bring it off the cooking stove, and does anyone iron their clothes out there? I actually have a buddy that does some ironing, but I don't know anyone else. He may be the only one. I think most people have hired that stuff out and get their shirts pressed or whatever, but yeah, it's wild. We think this is right. Let's see. Really hard to put this on here, but it's there. Wrong piece. What's the matter with me? Not sure how that happened. 10 joules. 10 joules the gold coin is? Okay. Gold coin 10 joules. $0.05. That's cool. I've torqued for less. A nickel earned is a nickel saved. A nickel saved is a nickel earned. What do they call it? Steve says conversion, while exact conversions vary. 10 to 20 joules generally equal roughly 5 to 10 rubies, creating a 5 to 10 cent tip, although the exact value for 10 joules specifically depends on the gift. Boy, that's not confusing or anything, YouTube. Wow. YouTube can be a friend to you. And YouTube's going to skim right off that 5 cents. They're going to be like, yeah, 2 of those cents are ours. Sorry, pal. We're going to take 2 of those cents. You think you're getting that 10 cents? No, you're not. That baffles me. That they just crush the little guy. The little guy that's making 92 cents on a live stream. They're going to take 30 of those 92 cents. I've said it forever. I was like, YouTube's got to be better to the small guy. I heard they were going to do something and like promote small channels, but I don't see it. Small channels live in the shadow realm. It happens. Makes it just a whole lot sweeter when you crack yourself out of there. F the ironing? Yeah. Nobody irons anymore. Tell me you don't know without telling me you don't know. I don't know. Oh, I did. I guess I just told you. If you don't know, now you know. Right. Dio! Welcome, dude.
Hello there.
How are you, Dio? What's new out there? Alright, we got a tricky sticker to lay on. It has to be so perfectly straight. Makes me a little nervous, if you want to know the truth. I don't think there's much perfection on this one. I'll do my best, though. It has to go on a curve, absolutely perfect. This could be one of the hardest stickers to apply. That is not going to work. Yeah, I'm not liking this at all. We're going to have to peel it. Let's try again. I remember this with the Boba Fett Starship. Just pain. trying to get perfection. So you have to be dead center on the curve. And you can't hold it to like one edge and do the specific Lego spacing on stickers. It does not fly. Alright, let's try that. See, it's not centered perfectly. It's so hard to do this. I don't want to stick it down because it needs to be moved over like a micrometer. I don't know if I have the patience for such things. Let's see what I can do. Peel it is what I can do. Not put stickers on. I could fight the system and not do stickers. I'll roll with it. Pretty good. This is the hardest sticker to put on. But now if the sticker ran all the way down to the side here, it would make more sense to me, but and it's still not perfect, but it's the best that can be done, I think. The best could be done. It's alright. They need to go full premium and ditch the stickers and go all printed pieces. Yeah. I mean, I understand there's like history to stickers and some people maybe like them, but I would prefer that too, yeah. Full premium. Why not? Why not go full premium? Yeah, especially with the prices, yes. I agree. Not sure what they're up to over there. It's okay, but like if I look at this, perfectly look at this, the sticker is not perfect. The same thing happened with the other Starship, the Boba Fett one. It's very close to the seam, to that line right there, but it's just over that much. Kills me. Dio says, I still don't get how while making the Speed Champions DeLorean, nobody went, excuse me, shouldn't it come with the gull wing doors? Unfortunately, most Speed Champions don't have doors at all. It's just kind of built in. They did it with the bigger model, so it's easy for them to say no. I think someone could figure it out. I'm sure someone has. I'm sure someone has mocked that thing up to get it to work with a gull wing look. What do you think? It still looks good though, but it would be nice. Why don't they do it? Because they're making bank not doing it, Feller says. Good call. They're definitely raking in $2.6 billion in profit. And some of the white pieces don't necessarily match each other. Sometimes you get a white piece that looks like a yellow tooth. You're like, what the heck is this? This is inconsistent. Somebody's already done the doors on the Speed Champ DeLorean. Yeah, I want to see it. Speed Champ DeLorean mod. I wonder if I could get something up for that. I don't want to take away my British pound converter in case we need to convert more currency. I always have a lot of windows up when it comes to Speed Champ. I see one. Let's see what we can pull up here. What is this guy doing? So they keep the windshield, but they have like some kind of door that appears to open. It's not bad, but pretty bad. Here's another one. Again, keeping the windshield and just making like a see-through. That's kind of cool. It's the same thing as the other one. It's just a different angle, kind of. It's all right. Dio also adds, as well as not including the Part 3 version. They did it with the Lego Kuso DeLorean. The what? Not to mention that the set got gold wing doors. Lego Ideas DeLorean? What is Kuso? Good stuff on that, though. This works. That would have been fun. People would have still complained about that, too. I think complaints are... They just have to go... They run with the territory. Likes and dislikes are pretty normal. I don't think you can please everyone, is what I'm getting at, but we would like some more pleasing. There's a lot of profits too. Are we supposed to be happy about the 2.6 billion in profits? Is that going to make our sets cheaper? Is it going to make the quality better? Is it going to do anything for us as consumers of the product? Do we get more gift with purchases? Like pay more for Lego and we'll give you a free gift. By the way, the price went up $50. Here's a free $10 set. Here's a free $20 retail set that cost us a few bucks to make. Yeah, I don't know. We want more. We want more. More the merrier, right? Hey, Captain Jack, how are you? Good to see you.
Hello there.
It reinforces Lego's price increase. Yeah, is that the new price increase that they were talking about? By the way, we're going to raise prices again. Really? On existing sets that are already made, you're going to raise the price on things? Because the price of a barrel of oil went up. What happens if it drops back down? So yeah, currently there's some high or just some fluctuating oil markets right now. Price of crude oil has climbed and fallen. I've seen it higher in my day. And once it's under control and we start producing an excess amount of crude again and it's safely shipped around the world, is it going to fall again? Probably. It'll probably fall in price again. And then will they lower the prices after the price falls? No. No way. So that's why it's hard to use that as a valid reason for raising Lego prices. It seems, oh gosh. You'd think they could ride out the storm a little bit. Like, hey, there's something going on right now. It's hard to ship oil at the moment. Not like they don't have like backlogs of Lego pellets. I'd think they would. When the price goes up, that's the new price. Yeah. Open Plumbing knows. That's it. Get what you get. Don't get upset. Feller says they should say prices will stay the same, but we'll be making less sets. I don't think they're even hurting that much. Like the price of oil going from what it was at a very low state. We had low oil for many years, and because of this conflict, it's going up. But what happened during the Gulf War way back? We had $100 a barrel oil. I don't think Lego came out then and was like, you know what, we have to raise the price of Lego sets. I mean, I don't remember that. I don't remember reading that in the news. What's up, Greg Dillon? How are you, dude?
Hello there.
What's new out there? And I mean new. What's new? Steve says back in the day, the plaque of the Star Wars ones had stickers, and now look, they've evolved with printed plaques. They have. But they're one color, right? Or are they two? They're two. I'm trying to find my Death Star one. It's like hidden. Yeah, it's a black brick with white and blue print on it. It's nice. What costs more, to print on the piece or to create a sticker? Sometimes I think a glossy sticker might cost more. I don't know. Feller says it's because they want everyone else's before they use their own. That's the problem. Sorry, I didn't reference it again. It's the brain. I only have 5 seconds. Or you got to include a keyword in there for me. That's me. That's on me. Captain Jack. I also could have said something like a minute ago and I'm on to something else. Captain Jack says they know that they can get away with it. All companies did this during COVID and never stopped raising prices under record profits, with the justification being cost increases. Greed is the reason. Yes. The funniest thing in the world is if you go and stay at a hotel now. Remember how they used to turn your bed down every night, clean up your room, give you fresh towels? No. Because of COVID, remember the whole plague thing? Now, in order to get that stuff, you have to call for towels and someone maybe comes to your door, maybe. Or you have to go down to the front desk. Or if you want room service, or not room service, but freshen up on the sheets. First of all, they don't change up the sheets anymore either. It all just fell apart. Like everything that used to be nice about staying in a hotel kind of fell apart. And now you have to request that type of service on request only. And then even if you request it, they'll be like, we're only allowed to do it one time during your 3-day stay. And you're like, what happened to the old day where you used to stay somewhere and even like a cheap place would clean up your room every day? But ever since the plague, it's changed. Greg Dillon says, I'm okay. My 4K copy of Salem's Lot got shipped out today. Man, I feel like I tried to watch that once and it was pretty freaky. Pretty freaky stuff. Gotcha. Oil. They want to use everyone else's oil before they use their own oil? Yeah. Lego record profits. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, but it's not a publicly traded company. I'm not invested in the company. Besides, I like to buy the Lego sets. I'm not getting any return. If they were a publicly traded company, I'd get to vote for the board of directors. I'd get to have a say in how things are run. A little say. But I'm not invested. I could appreciate the profits of a publicly traded company, but it's hard to. I mean, I'm happy they're doing well. They're not going to close their doors anytime soon. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all how to feel about it. Do you like redwoods or sequoias? That's a tough one. I love sequoia trees. Absolutely gorgeous. What's up with that? I saw it the other day. It's on Bricklink. That sequoia set. I forgot about that one and it hit me the other day. Ooh, Wild West. Fan design. Wild West train station. So much cool stuff over on Bricklink for sure. The Space Cafe. Series 10 fan design. Look at this stuff. Some good stuff. There's some goodies out there to behold. Space Cafe. Base plate. Double, well, not double, but a 48. 2 base plates. 16 by 32 and a 32 by 32. I like it. Are we going to vote on these or did it make it? I don't know. But I think what I was really looking for was something else. But the sequoia. I don't even know if that's like available for me to purchase. It's kind of a crazy set. Look how big those trees are. It's a small little cabin, I get it, but if you had any Lego city at all or countryside setup, boy, those sequoia trees are proper. Not as tall as the mighty redwood, Greg Dillon, but good question. What else is going down? The price of copper went up 3 times in one day last week. Like up, and up. Copper, that's going to just have more people stealing copper out of your air conditioner. Protect your air conditioners, people. They're coming for it. Printed pieces are significantly more expensive for Lego to produce than stickers. Printing requires individual, specialized, and often multi-step printing process on each part. Stickers are cheaper because they are produced as a single sheet, allowing for lower costs, higher production efficiency, and increased flexibility. Okay. So $2.6 billion in profit, and we can't get a few more printed pieces. I'm not buying it. Romy Bricks says the EV industry requires a lot of copper. Also silver, yeah. Silver for the tech. It's undervalued. It's been kept that way a long time. No more fresh towels delivered to the room when we stay at a hotel. May doomsday are upon us. That's what I think. It used to be a luxury to stay at a place. Now it's just a dirty old room. You come back and your stuff's everywhere. I've been on a few cruises, and even the cruise ships, or at least the last company I went with on a cruise, they didn't quite do the 2 times a day cleaning, which I was so nice. It's something you pay the extra price to get that service. You tip. Do some fantastic tipping. All right, that worked well. Hey, Ran Empire.
Hello there.
How are you, buddy? Great to see you. Captain Jack says companies like Lumi Bricks prove almost identical product can be sold for nearly half the price and still be profitable at a much, much lower volume. Yeah. Well, you got to admit the logistics for sending out so many Lego sets can be great. Sounds like it's not an easy thing to do. That's why they always have issues on release day. The site goes down. Like all these things happen. I'm not sure why they're never prepared for like worst case scenario though. Like you have a big Star Wars release and nobody can get on there. You're put into a queue. Can't you overbuild the website and have the bandwidth for increased traffic? Like server duplicates and sharing of resources, same server on like, or same website on multiple servers. Just seems like something could be done to avoid some of that. Maybe they're getting better at it. But, you know, when I just see record profits, but things falling apart, you're just like, what's going on here? Okay. Looks like that is all we have for bag 4. So if I take a look at my extra pieces, got that extra mother pearl stud looking thing, and everything else is individual, unique, one by one in nature. I'm going to take those, put them off to the side. We'll start another bag. Bag 5. Love these plastic bags. So the whole thing about they're going from plastic bags to paper bags, do we think that they are saving money? Or is this like a big hit they're taking? They're like, oh, you know what? We want to save the planet. We want to put out paper bags now to save the planet. Or have they just found another way to make more profit? Because actually the paper bags are cheaper to produce? Is that possible? It seems silly to me that a company would elect to lose money on a big site-wide or company-wide change like this with the paper bags, but they want to do it for the environment, from what I understand when I read the beginning of all these manuals. So sounds like a plan, but it also sounds like they may have also conceived a way to save money over the plastic. Is it possible? Maybe not. Maybe the paper bag. Maybe that would be a good internet search. We're just like, is it cost more for Lego to produce paper bags? Is that where we want our money going? Maybe. Maybe some of us would prefer that. Maybe not. All right, Ton Wee. We'll look closely at the minifigure. Oh, it's so cool. That's an awesome head print. Oh! Alright, this is the crown jewel of the set. She's pretty tall, so we're going to have to put her back here. We'll move those guys, and let's focus in on Ton Wee. Right about there. You see that white collar and the white skin. I almost want to look up a picture and compare it. This is Ton Wee, right? No, it's Lama Su. Lama Su. No correction. Just Lama Su. Sorry about that. Ton Wee's the other one. That's in the other one. Lama Su. This is curious. Okay, so the skin isn't necessarily white. If I'm looking at images from the movie, we're talking about sort of a grayish complexion here. It's not white. Jake Sully, yes. Yeah, so I'm sensing that white was the way to go, or the easier way to go. We're seeing the minifigure also, you know, here we have it, of course, on screen. If I was to start rotating it around. Pretty cool. I just wanted to look at an image from they have the animated series and then also the movie. I don't know. That's on you. Is it more of a gray skin? The collar is interesting right there. It's not necessarily white. They definitely went very white with the head and collar. Still an awesome minifigure. Raised up in the back there with black. Looks like some strange imperfections on mine. I'm going to get a little dinghy out and look at it. It looks really imperfect. I don't know what's going on back there. Can you see what I'm seeing? Like almost the black paint has spread into the white collar underneath there. It's a little sloppy. A little sloppy there. Slightly imperfect when looking at it so close. With a tint of blue, right? A bluish hue on the skin tone. But we just got just pure white. I don't know, it's okay. Yeah, and the hands are white. Would this have been better? I think it's too late. Like, they've already developed these to look like this. And the Tanwi as well, so the Lama Su has to match suit. Something going on with that collar, though. That is pretty sloppy back there. I've seen better. I could get really close, but I don't need to push it. All right, we're looking at things close, but we can peek. Trevor Hughes says, I worked in a recycling plant for 29 years. Plastic bags are cheaper to produce than paper. Okay. So it's, I assumed plastic's always cheaper, but these new plastic bags, pretty thick. How close can I get to look at that strange color inconsistency on the back? It's definitely black printing. I don't, or is it a dual mold? Yeah, it's not a dual mold. Hard to see. There it is, but you can tell it's not a dual mold. There's no other color. It's just black ink or whatever printed on here. And so we have like a run of black ink that goes up under the collar there. Cool though. Still like looking at it. Go Lama Su. Definitely best part of this set, I'd say. Lama Su. Alright, let's go bag 5 time. Easy chill building today. On a not so new Lego set. Like, yeah, been there, seen that. Sensing that a little bit. Yeah, it's a strange one. Could they have made the head sand blue? I think that's too much, and also too late, because they already did the Obi-Wan interceptor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm brainstorming. That's all. Could it have been possible? How many stickers are included? Not many. Can't complain. There's only 5 stickers, which were done. So that's a good thing. They're very subtly placed. There's 2 on the green there, and then this blue here on each side. It's a good color on the stickers for the green. Like, that's a almost perfect color match. You can see the sticker there. It's so close. That usually I feel they don't get it that close. The white stickers are always too white compared to the brick. Greg Dillon says, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Well, strawberry. Probably strawberry. Cookies and cream. Something like that. It's got to be good ice cream, though. I tell you, all that stuff they sell at the stores is such junk. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the stuff that's out there in the stores. I think the best thing I found in the stores, like Ben & Jerry's is okay, but I can't stand that company, so I don't really buy Ben & Jerry's very much. And I'm not sure about all the companies. If I did research on all of them, they're probably all just, wanting to take down the world and all the humans. But Baskin Robbins ice cream, if you can find it, that's some good stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard of Lord's ice cream, but that might be my favorite ice cream if there is a favorite. Got to make it with the milk fat. Can't have any reduced fat milk in there. It's not real ice cream. Cream. What about you? Bluebell. Okay. I think I've had Bluebell. But I don't know if I can get that so easily in my neck of the woods. Bluebell. I don't remember that. If I see it again, I'll give it a shot. Usually some of these like creameries know what they're doing, but the Tillamook, you gotta read those ingredients. You're like, what is that stuff in there? What are you guys doing? Just because you have a fancy name that people know and trust your cows and your cheese, I think it's a profit-based system. You're not going to put the expensive stuff in there. Yeah. You ever seen that stuff for all these videos? People buy Walmart ice cream sandwiches and they bring them home and they leave them on the counter and they don't melt. They don't melt. You have to come to Texas to easily get it. It's proper. I'm going to look up just to give me an image in my mind of Bluebell ice cream. Will I get it on just Bluebell? Okay, yeah, this, I've heard it, but yeah, this is not something I'm used to seeing. Looks nice. Making me hungry now for ice cream. Classic pecan pie, I'm not sure if I would go there. Not sure if I'd go there with the pecan pie, but bring it to me. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Maybe not. I had a good image. It was like going to show me all sorts of different ones. Sometimes they don't let you look at it. They want you to go to the website and get hit with ads. Hustle culture is overrated. Join the Play Rebellion. That's why they don't let you view their pictures. They want to advertise you with trash. I don't fall for anything. I mean, I can't say I've never been scammed before, but I can spot a scam a mile away. Have you been to Randy's Donuts in Los Angeles? Los Angeles. Their red velvet donuts are amazing. No, I've never been to Randy's Donuts. I've been to a couple of like hole-in-the-wall donut places that people line up for at night. And there's a reason people do that. There's nothing like, I don't know if this is a big corporation thing, Okay, this looks like something out of a game I've played, where the donut sign starts rolling at you after you destroy it. Trevor Hughes says, every time I've had ice cream in the U.S., it gave me the runs. What's in your ice cream? It's probably because it's bad ice cream. Like I said, there's very few places that do it right. Very few. Well, I guess I'm getting... Did you hear that? Did you hear the diddle? That used to never happen. I used to have that under control. Greg Dillon, I did see this. I think you showed me that on Discord. The TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pizzeria, Los Angeles. Pretty cool. Who's that guy? Is that you, Greg? Is that you, buddy? I know it's not you. So, how is it? So it's Nickelodeon who owns the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How did that happen? Where did that come from? That's the strangest thing to me. Never knew that the rights to that whole thing were owned by Nickelodeon of all franchises. There, it's kind of new for me. So now they're blowing up. They're everywhere. The Lego is re-releasing some stuff. I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is starting to explode again. You've got new toys in the stores, in the big box stores. They're everywhere. It's like a resurgence, which is kind of eye-opening. I'm catching that. NMNT? TMNT? Ninja Mutant? Yeah. You've been there. It's near the LAX airport. Wow. That's proper. Old Randy's Donuts. I could see that being in like a travel guide. They're like, you got to go to Randy's Donuts. That's old school right there. They got the fryers in the back. They're frying it up right. Good for them. The sign. Vintage nostalgia. Standing room only. Next to Lou's Cafe. I'm there. I'm there. Not sure how often. I never fly into LAX. I know you have to if you're coming from a big city sometimes and you're flying into LA. I'm not usually flying into LA, but if I do, if I'm going to Disneyland or something, flying into John Wayne. Ain't nobody got time for LAX. It's also a little bit further away than to Disneyland, so. Santa Ana. That's where you'll catch me. In the valley. It's working. It's working. It's working. Until you watch how he puts the holes in the donuts. Oh gosh. Just like that Mickey Mouse Swiss cheese. Oh my gosh. Tainted forever now that I've seen that. I can't believe that's actually on one of my live streams. The things I do over here. We actually watched the video of that. I knew it was coming too. And I'm like, no way. I didn't believe it. I was like, no way Disney would put out Mickey Mouse doing something indecent. It's Disney, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. All right, let me see. I got a 1x3 to put up here. Before I slammed that piece in. I better double check it. Yeah. Yeah, Steamboat Willie and the Cheese Factory. Is that the actual title or something? That's some dirty stuff. And I doubt you could find that on Disney Plus. Doubt it. Not everything is on Disney Plus. They have mothballed a few of their old creations. There's no way you're going to be able to watch. What's the one that they thought was racist? It's a lot of stuff. Song of the South. You can't watch that on Disney Plus. Pretty much all the old cartoons have warning signs now before you watch the cartoon. So if you're watching, I believe even Sleeping Beauty has like a warning sign, and it says, "This movie depicts images that some may find not suitable," and it's kind of a virtue signaling kind of thing, but it's a little much when you put on Mary Poppins and you get a warning sign. Really? Mary Poppins is bad? And they don't really explain it to you, like what you're going to see. It's very generally termed. And if someone, because they've had so many people come out and complain about some of these older movies, and so they felt they had to come out and warn people for your own good. The images depicted. That's a good one, though. Disney warning you when you watch, like, Swiss Family Robinson or something. Warning. This program includes negative depictions and or mistreatment of people or cultures. These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact, learn from it, and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together. Disney is committed to creating stories with inspirational and aspirational themes that reflect the rich diversity of the human experience around the globe. So Walt was wrong. Walt didn't see this coming when he released some of this stuff. So, yeah, you just beware that some of that stuff is too much. Too much. Yes, Open Plumbing. Disney had to remodel or retheme Splash Mountain because of outdates themes. Yeah, so that came out, Splash Mountain. I can't remember when it first launched. I'm going to say the 90s, early 90s. I remember going on that when I was a kid, and I never saw the Song of the South movie. I never saw it. So I didn't know about what they're talking about. But I did like the rabbits and the bears, the Brer Rabbit, and I'd heard things, but now good luck finding that video. That one's mystery. You'll never find it. I've been looking for my piece for way too long. Every time I look over, I can't find a 1x1 cheese wedge here. And maybe it's not a cheese wedge at all. It isn't. Thank goodness. It is a 1x2 slope. Like that. Okay. Nailed it. Just got to look at that white box. Warning. You're about to watch Pinocchio. I would imagine Pinocchio has the warning. I'm not sure. I don't know what else to say about it. The commentaries and interviews on this disc are for entertainment purposes only. Views and opinions expressed therein are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of whoever. So it's always like history you can't look at it as they're rewriting history in a way. They're leaving it there, but then saying like it was really bad. It's really bad. But we put that out. And we're going to keep it out there for conversational purposes. But some stuff is completely removed. Okay. It's a lot to... I have a buddy that... And I didn't go to Disneyland this year. I mean, I have gone to Disneyland every year for a long time. The kids are young. They love that stuff. I went when I was younger. Not every year, but... we used to like to do those trips. We didn't go this year because one of my best friend growing up, he's just like, I ain't giving them a dime this year. Maybe next year, but I'm not going this year. Nope. He saw the prices went up. He's like, no way. They can not get my money. Warning, flashing lights and rude words are in this film. Definitely the flashing light stuff is hilarious. You get that in front of video games now? Light sequences may cause seizures in people. You're like, really? Like, may cause? Like, so there have been people that have just frickin' turned into a flopping fish watching your movies. Maybe you should have tested that on some epileptics first. Oh my gosh. How does that get through? You asleep over there? You're not seeing these comments, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, good job. Like what I see. Open Plumbing says Disney have put warnings on Dumbo, 1941, Peter Pan, 1953, The Aristocrats, 1970, Lady and the Tramp, 1955, and The Jungle Book, 1967, feature characters or scenes deemed stereotypical or harmful. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's a tough one, though. I watched Dumbo growing up. I know exactly what scenes they're talking about. But they're talking about the crows that encourage Dumbo to save the day and for it to be a fantastic story. Dumbo wouldn't have flown without the crows. Actually, the crows gave him a hard time. They're like, I've seen everything. If I see an elephant fly, who knows? It's too funny. Pokemon knows. What do you know, buddy? Good to see you. Brick Reporter on the vertical live stream out there. Good to see you, Brick Reporter. Ryan Manlugo. Welcome in. I just joined. What are you building? I am building Slave 1. Jango Fett Starship. The small one. I already got the big one behind me, but had to build it. Felt like building this bad boy. Good to see you guys over on the vertical live stream. Remember there's a link that'll take you to the horizontal side where you can get some better angles and visuals. Jump on over. See what it's all about. What are you sending back? Send back your copy of Pinocchio? Feller says, gonna get the UCS version instead. Oh, that ship you're building. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. That's probably in the top 5 of my favorite. There it is behind me. Top 5 UCS sets that I own. I'm sure there's probably some others that I would like more, maybe, but yeah, it's good. Now I'm keeping my copy of Pinocchio with Stevie Nicks. Holy moly. I ran myself into that one, didn't I? Didn't I? Good job, addshot. This is proper. Good old curved macaroni brick. It was fun to build, for sure. Display only. Yeah, I don't know if it's that delicate. I transported it pretty easily. I took a few things off when I did the move. It moved okay. I'm not going to swoosh it though. Yeah, I hear you there. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. Crom! Man, I'm slow on that like button. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Crom. A like on the vertical live stream is just like a like on the horizontal. They go the same way. Who's your favorite, Jango or Boba? Jango. Jango. Boba's got that snippy little face. When Boba was born, he kind of looked like this. Just angry, bitter little child. How close can we get to Boba's angry face? Just an angry little boy. Hey, Boba, who's at the door? I like happy Boba. But, I don't think, Boba Fett went down. It was pretty hilarious how he went down in Return of the Jedi. And he was a cool bounty hunter and a figure in the Star Wars world back then, but he didn't have many roles. He usually just stood there with his blaster, and he's like, put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Like there's very few scenes of Boba Fett. We got a little bit more Jango. Like father, like son. They're very similar. He was not even happy in episode 2. Yeah, right, exactly. Boba just... The face that kid looks is hilarious. I know if I did a search to try and find the face, because it's the most funny thing ever. I don't think I'll find it. Wow, I think I just lost my search. Boba. Kid. Come on, give it to me. It's not going to happen. There's too many people called Boba. Oh, there's a company called Boba. Trash. There he is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. He's got the angry face right here. I can't zoom in very well. That kid never smiles. That is so funny. That's cool though. That's kind of that's what I was looking for. I typed in Boba Kid. There it is. That's the one we're looking at. Oh my gosh. Is that him grown up? No way. Poor guy. Doesn't look a thing like a clone. Ew. He did get thrown in the Sarlacc pit, fellerish. Give me sight! Good to see you. Welcome in.
Hello there.
I noticed Disney never did a remake of Tarzan with a black man. Was that talked about? Were they gonna do that? Sorry, I'm still stuck on Angry Boba. This is so funny. That face, that's a look that'll kill. Miserable little... That is an ungrateful child right there. Now maybe he was raised that way, to not trust anyone, especially a Jedi. Jedi Knight. That kid was like, kick rocks, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Good job.
Kick rocks, dude. Like he doesn't smile in the whole movie. Like he didn't. It's just like all he eats is Rice Krispies, just to crash after breakfast every day. Eyebrows that speak. Oh my. Alright, we're still going. Hey, I'd probably be mad too. Living with a bunch of clones. Hi, Boba. Is your father here? I mean, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way through the galaxy. Besides says, think about it. Tarzan as a black guy raised by gorillas in the jungle. Good luck, Disney. No, they wouldn't. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you meant by that one. That would definitely not fly, probably. That would have had a warning sign. A Disney warning sign for sure. Strangely enough, it still looks like an iron. I think this set will always look like an iron. We're gonna press the addshot shirt out. Just get the wrinkles out. Steve-O says it's funny how Obi-Wan looked past the toilet and did not see the armor on the floor. Yeah, you mean he walked past it and then they close it? I remember that. Warning. Bumblebee tuna swinging on the vines. Holy moly. What have I done? Did I do something wrong?
What have I done?
Mercy. Yeah, that would have been a giveaway. Ever made your way as far out as Coruscant? Curious. Once or twice. Yes, mate, I'm the guy you're looking for. Yeah, you should have just manned up right there. Obi wasn't buying it. Yeah, give me sight. The bust for Yoda. He looks like an addict. Oh my gosh. That is in the coming soon area, if I'm correct. They're going to really have a hard time making their money back on this one. He does look like a crackhead. Look at that. The main picture is the figure. They're like, don't show this one too close. Yay! Yay! Yoda. Trademark. What else does it say on that plaque? It says something down in the corner here. I can't read that. Oh, there we go. Copyright Lucasfilm Limited. How lame does that plaque look with the trademark next to Yoda and the copyright Lucasfilm Limited, LFL, right here? That is so stupid. Okay, trademark Yoda. Don't you guys have a deal? A license deal? You can't just say Yoda? Like, you're kidding me. It does look like a gremlin. They all came out about the same time, like Gremlins, Yoda. It's shite. Oh, man. Dog Doll, 15-hour shift done. Goosed. Oh, my gosh.
Hello there.
Time to get me some addshot. That's
Really good.
what I'm talking about. Good to see you, Dog Dolph. Welcome in. We're just looking at this sets I'm not going to buy in 2026. And I won't feel bad about it. Lego's doing this to themselves. I'm telling you, like, it all started with the diorama sets. I think the first diorama set I decided I wasn't going to get was the trench run. And I'm just like, Dagobah was okay. I think I had it. I still have the trash compactor. But they just started, and then they came out with the MIDI scale ships with Home 1, and I was like, I ended up getting it in the end on sale. But they're doing it themselves. And then I didn't get Chewbacca, which I'm a little upset that I didn't get the UCS Sequoia Tree Chewbacca. UCS Chewbacca. But this is crazy. This is like you're walking down the wrong alley. And, someone comes up and asks for like a nickel. Like, hey man, you got a nickel? No, I don't. I don't have a nickel. Take a hike. Open Plumbing says the Walt Disney Company acquired Lucasfilm, including the Star Wars franchise, from George Lucas in 2012 for $4.05 billion. The deal was roughly half in cash and half in stock. Not bad. I'm sure the stock has gone up since then. Gimme Sight says the Star Wars dioramas look like they have all been reused in the new Big Death Star thing. It's pretty much a bunch of dioramas all up there, isn't it? It's for show. It's for show. That's the most expensive Lego set I've ever seen and ever purchased. It's a little bit of buyer's remorse. I think I've spent near that much for a retired set, but not that much for a new set ever, obviously. They'll keep going up in price. They're going to keep pushing the envelope. Why wouldn't they? You will buy it. You will buy. It's fantastic. Even more so, mine being $150. That's Very inexpensive. How is another company able to put out the exact same set for 150 bucks? I thought those bricks were expensive. I mean, right? 10 cents a piece for a 1x1? Adds up quick. Real quick. Page 130, step 157. I continue. Good stuff. Easy build today. It's going to be a little bit more tricky when I come back right into a Technic set. That's going to be fun. I'll be ready. I'll be fresh. Reminder again to all, we're going to take a little time off for spring break, so we'll be back. Really appreciate hanging out with everyone. Thanks for being here. Gibby Sight got his Flintstone set from eBay, and it's awesome. Can't believe I got it for only £43. Decent deal right there. That'll be nice. You gonna build that thing, or are you gonna... Is that an investment? How's this gonna go? Okay. Yabba dabba doo. Is the Flintstones controversial at all? I haven't heard if it is or not. Probably not. That's good, clean comedy. Wasn't there a laugh track? Is it me, or do I feel like there was a laugh track in the Flintstones? Maybe there wasn't. There were some cartoons back in the day that had laugh tracks. No way. I'm not going to believe it if it does. Does the Flintstones have a laugh track? We'd have to look into that. We'll just stick with this one real quick. It's good. This is the worst picture. I cut your dad's head off. Oh my gosh. Feather says I watched the guy build the Ford Model T and he cut the studs off. The illegal move with a Stanley blade. I guess that's one way to do it. So there's no compression. It would stick it out a little bit. A hair. It was really bad. That mistake is the Boba or Jango Slave one. Well, if it's these ones, I don't know. I like the blue. I sure do like both of them. But if it's the big set, I am very fond. Because they're very similar. Very fond of the blue. Maybe top 3 Lego UCS set that I've built, maybe? I don't know. I'll take both. I've got both now of this Playscale version. I think they'll be nice to look at them both on the shelf. Good question, Captain Jack. Gimme Sight says he has built the Flintstone set. Just don't know where to display it because it's random. Might put it with Jurassic Park sets. That's a great idea. Great idea. That's brilliant. Who's to say man and dinosaur didn't commingle? Who's to say? In my world, in my fantasy brain, I like to say that we walk the earth with the dino. For fun. I like to dream a little bit more. I don't want to be told nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I know what I learned at school. I know what they told me. It's more fun to think of it in other ways. That's the art coming out, Edge. It is. It is. These things are true. Don't put me in front of a dinosaur video game. You'll never get me off. Never. The T-Rex set is on AliExpress for £30. Gold plaque and everything. Where's my conversion calculator? Did I lose it? I hope I didn't. I was like all specifically not wanting to lose my conversion calc. There it is. For $40.01, you could have a Jago version of the Lego dinosaur set. $40 or pay $3.50. What would you rather do? Would you rather have Lego? I kind of would rather have it, but I don't want to pay that $250. So that's why I can't get it. Does Lego know they'd sell more if it was cheaper, or do they not care? The volume thing, they're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter, just raise the price. We don't need to sell that many, just sell a few. Roaming says never buy the Jago version. Stop right there. He's blowing the whistle on that one. Think of how many sets you could buy for the one Lego set. 5 Jago for 1 Lego. Yeah, it's true. But Roaming Brick says with no clutch power, the bricks won't last long. I've heard that the clutch power might even be more extreme, but harder to put together. I would imagine the feeling of clicking bricks together would obviously be a different sensation. Especially if there's greater clutch power, it'd be harder to put the bricks together. Be like, try to force it on there. The alley sets have stronger clutch power. In my opinion, Fellerish says. Captain Jack says, honestly, for sets that don't have minifigs or specialized parts, they don't usually increase in value that much, especially after opening. It's mostly in the fig. So that would be interesting to look up. Maybe some past sets that did not include minifigures. And you kind of throw that out there. The exclusive minifigs are definitely, they kind of draw people in. They have value on their own. Like we said, the Jango from the UCS Fire Spray Starship is $54 on Bricklink. That's a commanding price for a Lego set. What am I missing here? One by... Maybe I added an extra piece or something. That's some strange stuff going on here. Running into some strange anomaly with my build. They're showing these as lining up. Oh, I see. Missing 1x1s. That's a teardown. We're going to tear that apart. I think Jango has clutch power now. Yeah, they do. I mean, I'm sure they've been getting better over the years. Lego just has a name and a nostalgia thing. Like, hey, yeah, I used to do Lego. With an S. Oh, I love Legos. Like, everyone says that, but like... And that's why they win. What's wrong with YouTube? Spazzing out. Button H on YouTube. Open Plumbing knows. Button H on YouTube. Feller says, I've got Lego sets that I've had for years. They are mounted on the wall and had zero problems with them. Jango sets. I don't mind paying less for the same thing. Fair. I don't think they'll fall apart. Yeah. Just something else. That's all it is. It's something else. Not done yet, Dio. We've been talking about the Beatles and all sorts of stuff. It's been a great combo. All right, where's this thing going? Somewhere up here. Hand-built cockpit. All right, those are my extra pieces right there. Stud shooter trigger. 2 1x1 tiles. Transparent and not. Corner tile. Putting that over here. Last bag. Last bag until spring break begins. Again, everybody, I will be returning on Tuesday following Easter. Make sure that notification button is engaged for the Shadow Realm. Whip that like button if you like what you see. And more will come. Looking good here. If they say Legos, they don't like Lego really. Just playing the part. Right. Roaming Brick says, I had alternate bricks build in the past, but never a Jango knockoff set. It's against my ethics. Fair. They kind of jacked the design. But how come they can't be hit with that? If somebody steals intellectual property, like, how come Lego can't go after these people for, like, verbatim the exact same build, or maybe they switch a brick or two, but it is usually the exact same build, just the inferior brick or whatever we want to call it. It doesn't say Lego on their stud. That's, from what I understand, that's the copyright or the trademark that they can't do. Yes, Trent. Spring break begins. It's hard. You never want to miss a stream. We've streamed, we should count them. We should count how many streams I've done this year. I bet at least 80 streams since the beginning of January. And there are 3 times in the year usually that I get away to see family. So this is one of them. Not really vacation, not going to sip fruity drinks by the pool or anything like that. Just hanging with family, and that's kind of special for me. So kind of happy that it's happening, and I don't get enough of it. I did move. I used to live closer to my family, and it does feel good to. And I used to see them more often, and so it is different. And so we take time now to see them when we can. China doesn't have copyright laws. Yeah, so they can jack the design. Roaming Brick says, well, I mostly collect for the fun part and less concerned with the value associated to my passion and my hobby. That's fair. It's expensive, though. Unless it's not. Some people probably aren't even fazed by the price. That's probably fair to say. There are people who have considerably more than others in this world, so buying every Lego set is very easy for them, and that's epic. I would only buy Lego too, probably. I feel they're good company. Yeah. Not sure Lego has ethics. What? Well, we have paper bags now, though, right? And yeah. Give Me Sight says I picked another one up with a Lego DC magazine with Mr. Freeze from Arkham Asylum. I think he's buried inside my Arkham right now, but that's cool. That sounds like a score. You got a minifigure from a big set. Not too many of those. Ooh. Is this a ×2 thing? Better not be. No. Just double checking. Roaming Brick says Fortune 500 companies are now exiting from that region. You know why? Because everything they do gets copied. They do it with cars and everything. Yes. Huawei now has better technology than Apple. How was this possible? Because it's very valuable to sell internal secrets. Isn't that corporate espionage? Like sharing internal corporate data with competing rival companies? Maybe. All you have to do is buy an iPhone probably and strip it down and figure out how it works. So, not like that's a hard thing to do. Because most electronics come from China and they don't give their best to the competition. Yeah, they're all made there. So, yeah, some people in the factory are taking notes, maybe taking a motherboard, put it in their pocket. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to get $50,000 for this thing. They're only paying me 50 cents an hour. Might as well make an extra side coin over here. Maybe that's the problem with, Foxconn and paying people dirt wage prices, is that someone's going to steal that tech and carry it out of there. And then another company will build that phone one piece at a time. Didn't cost them a dime. Lego has earned that #1 position in bricks that deliver us all the fun. So now the haters are kind of after it. I guess so, by releasing the knockoff versions. I mean, they just want a piece of the market. They're trying to steal some of the market. When they use the exact same set, that's kind of tough. That's a rough one. Make your own. Stand bright. And they do. There are a bunch of cars out there that aren't made by Lego that I see out there. A bunch of mechs. A bunch of awesome stuff. A bunch of war machines. I see some epic brick builds out there. So they can do it. They don't have to copy, I don't think. I think they could do it. That was roaming. Captain Jack says, I don't really collect Hot Wheels, other than if I find one of my IRL cars, but was telling my GF. I rarely buy Hot Wheels, but sometimes I look at the Hot Wheels stuff. If there's a movie car, I've bought some Batman cars, I've bought some James Bond movie car, but I'm not into it like some people are. You'll see some like adults. Adults are welcome in the Hot Wheels aisle. Actually, they scour the boxes before they hit the shelves. There is a fascination out there with Hot Wheels. It's there. It exists. Between adults and reselling, probably, I'm guessing. Give Me Sight says, buying Lego off eBay for cheap is part of the fun. It's easy to buy stuff for full price or more, but the hunt is getting it for a bargain. That's true. You buy it on Lego, you're going to pay full price. They give you some points. That's fair. I mean, with the points I got buying my Death Star, so I got 2 times points on my Death Star, so that's $100. There was nobody selling the Death Star for $900 on eBay. If anything, there was a bunch of scalpers, maybe, if it even went to back. I think it did go to back order one time. I'm sure that the Smart Bricks... Oh, did everyone see that? Did everyone sign up for the Smart Bricks giveaway? Lego's giving away Smart Bricks. If you're an insider, you can sign up for that. It's free. Doesn't cost any Lego points. And I think they're testing the waters out there to see like if anyone's interested in getting some free stuff because they have an excess amount. That's so interesting that the Smart Bricks went to a giveaway. They definitely didn't go to back order. So yeah, getting a deal is the way to go. Feller says, Lego are number one. Without them, China couldn't steal their product. Yeah. Yeah, they sell more than the smaller companies. They just want a taste of that glory. The knockoff companies. Or even if you're not knocking off, I mean, the bricks are compatible. Which says to me, like, okay, you're trying to make a compatible brick with Lego. It's not Lego. Why don't you make your own brick? There's plenty of companies that have attempted to make their own bricks. They're still compatible. But why not make them a little bigger or a little smaller? Like, just completely not compatible with Lego. How does that sound? I don't know. Would it take off? Yeah, Lego's got something going on. Open Plumbing says the Lego clogs have sold out on their website. Who has bought these? Well, if anything, they maybe didn't produce that many. And it was a limited run, probably because of a strange buzz. What did I have to type in for that? Clogs? I remember I typed in clogs and I had... Oh yeah, they come up. I didn't even have to push enter. How weird was that? Okay, there's a lot of them. I didn't know that it was getting into this realm. Holy junk. I didn't know they had all these other ones. Actually, the other ones are better than the bricks. Actually, I think I would probably get these for little addshot. They're kind of cool because they don't look like a giant red brick. That's okay. And it's $59. Okay, it's the same price as a clog from the Crocs. Oh my gosh, $149 and unavailable, is it? Select size, sold out. Okay, yeah, sold out across the board. Wow. Is this artificial scarcity? Like, they're no way they're that popular. Maybe they were scalped out because it's going to be so limited. And that's how you get artificial scarcity. Don't make very many. Should have done that with Smart Bricks instead of pushing them. Yeah, bargain used Lego is so hard to find nowadays, Captain Jack says. Costco's got good deals always. If any set from Costco is like almost 20% off. So Costco is the way. And then old sets that they're trying to get rid of. You can always find an old set. For me, even with this set right here, if you build an old set, they won't come. So nobody's looking for this currently. This is just for us to hang out. It's actually more commonplace that we share a more intimate experience here when I do these old sets, because people see this thumbnail, they're just like, pfft. But you guys see it, they're like, oh, addshot's live. Let's go hang out. Let's talk. Let's chat. But nobody's searching for this necessarily. They might be searching for the big ship, but they see this, they're like, oh, that's old. That's old. So the click-through rate on old videos it's how YouTube has it set up. People see it's my bad. I should be building only current sets. But sometimes I just want to build. I got set I want to build it. I should only be building sets for March. In March, I should only build sets in April, for April. But, you know, there's sets that I have in the backlog that I really need to build, and I want to build those too. So we'll get a little bit of everything. Give Me Sight says I bought a Lego Batmobile from an expensive set with no reserve for around £20. Oh, a smaller one? On my invoice, the seller wrote, enjoy your bargain. I've seen that. They get upset with that stuff. Like their auctions don't go up as high as they want. I've seen people on Whatnot and other live areas get real snippy when people don't bid up their thing, because they're losing money on it. I mean, I went on Whatnot and sold a bunch of things, but I didn't make anything really. I thought I'd be able to sell these things for more, and I ended up selling GWPs worth $40 on eBay for $15. So, but it was a fun experience to try it out. I wasn't given anything by Whatnot to, help get a lot of people in there. So we only had 15 people in there. A couple people bought stuff, but they're looking for a deal. Looking for a deal. They dropped the price. The clogs were $199. They were. That's right. Open Plumbing. You're right. How did that happen? I wonder. People were pretty much just like revolting at that price. Like, imagine how much these took. Now you got to make the mold. Okay, that could be an expensive process. We're talking maybe $10,000-$15,000 to design and create a metal mold to pump out 50 of these at once. So maybe it's more, maybe $50,000 to make a steel mold that you put a bunch of pellets and beads in, and then 40 of them pop out at a time every 10 seconds. every minute another 50 pop out, and then eventually you have millions of them. So yeah, it's a dirty process there. If you've ever seen how Crocs are made, it's pretty shocking and insulting, really, because it's such a cheap process. Now, you got to make that steel mold. You know, that's where the engineers come in and a little bit of manufacturing. But then once they start pumping out, it is the cheapest product and can, make many, many times its money. Let's keep reading. Like the Audi Quattro S3 rally car, that's their own design, and that thing is fantastic. I've seen that. S1, not S3, okay. And it comes with the light kit. Yeah, that stuff's fun. I like when they're including light kits. Who doesn't like their bricks to light up? I don't know where Lego is on that. Be nice if they would jump on that bandwagon. Roaming Brick says Lego has to buy those licenses from DC, Marvel, Star Wars, all the IPs, and has a global presence that comes with a lot of expenses. Just imagine how many people around the world get daily wages. True, but even with all those licenses they pay for, they still came out $2.6 billion in profit. Not a lot of companies can put that on their books. Not a lot of people can say $2.6 billion in profit. They're doing something right. And that's on us. We're paying for it. We should get the best product available. Complaining a little is kind of commonplace with Lego and, well, especially Lego Star Wars. Everyone has a beef with Lego Star Wars because they're allowed to. It's fair. You're allowed to speak your mind on it. The regular brick-shaped Crocs, we cannot wear them everywhere, but those are for specific events like Lego conventions or maybe Comic-Con. Yeah, don't try and drive a car with those clogs. Meme Cowboy, good to see you. Welcome in. Click that pinned link if you want to come into the horizontal live stream and join the overall conversation. Good to see you out here on the vertical live stream. Looking good right there. Come join us over here. Steve-O's got that link posted for you. It's on YouTube. We're not leading you off platform or anything. You just may have to turn your phone sideways. What else we got out there? Thanks for the heads up on the Lego Insiders brick set thing. Just entered it. Yes. I would build them. I would, but I just can't afford like $600 more right now on smart bricks. If I could be that resource, I would be that resource. Unfortunately, the channel doesn't quite warrant it. I have to pick up a third job when I get back from spring break. It's going to be brutal. I'm going to be putting in a ton of hours. But I got to keep this going. I got to keep it going. If anything, try to put more time into it. But there's only 24 hours in a day. Darn it. I wish there were more hours in a day. They look like they'd make my feet sweat. Captain Jack, exactly. That's why I hate Crocs. I bought a pair once, and I had to wear socks with them because they rubbed me raw. They rubbed me the wrong way, and they rubbed me raw, and I said I would never buy a pair of Crocs ever, 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 ever again. They hurt me. They actually removed the top layer of derma. Can't stand those shoes. Junk. Junk in the Month Club. Unfortunately, Allie didn't want to support your smart brick stream. Yeah. She was legendary for a while. A legend on this channel for a short time. But like a candle in the wind. You burn brightly. And then you're all out of fuel. Miss her. She's gone. Lost in transition, Roaming says. Maybe in the deepest corner of the Shadow Realm. It's possible. Yeah. Hope everything's good, though. Wish nothing but the best. She came in strong. Fellerish!
Red alert! Red alert! The addshot channel is in full red alert. Strap down all loose Lego on my mark. Coming in on the big screen now, 5x5. Let's do this, people. There will be no mistake. Red alert! Red alert! The addshot channel is in full red alert.
Fellerish! What is this I see? A red alert has been initiated for the children. Fellerish says, thank you for the content you provide us, Adshot. Thank you, Fellerish, for being a part of this live stream build. Very happy you're here. And I thank you with all my heart. You know I thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, buddy. Every little bit helps keep these red lights on.
Red alert. All hands to battle station.
Even if you don't like Star Trek, I have to have the red alert sounds.
Red alert.
Love it, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Real good times. And more to come. We're going to take a little spring break, but we'll be back in the action we'll be back at it. We'll be back at it. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have some fun. I think the good times are going to come. Thinking of starting a new channel, but I've kind of said that before, but I've never taken the plunge. It's gonna. It doesn't mean I'm abandoning this channel at all. If anything, this channel becomes a different type of place, to where a lot of you will come over to the new channel, I'm sure, and this channel may be a special place for maybe a certain stream once a week. Maybe I'm dropping some more personal content over here. I'm not sure. But this channel has a lot of drone videos, 007, James Bond stuff. It's possible that the channel may be in a real shadow realm and not just based on things I say or do, which can get you in trouble, but more something else. So we're going to try. We might try something new and see if it helps. Brick specific. We miss Allie and those red alerts incoming from her. Yeah. Well, we just got a good one right there. That was a fantastic one. Captain Jack says, I did a little investigation. She posted on Twitter the other day. No way. No way. You gotta link me up. There it is. What was the post about? Let's talk about it. I don't think I ever got that follow over there. I don't do a lot of posting over on Twitter. I spend a lot of time over there. I mean, my notifications I think are even on for Twitter, but it's so dead over there. I get nothing. That's wild. What was it about? This is the best family show of all time. Heck yeah, it is. This is the good stuff over here.
Sorry about that, addshot. Keep it clean, buddy. It's a family show.
Meme Cowboy, what's up? Do you like aviation, fighter planes, jets? Did you hear me say that we're live stream on... Can they see that link, Steve-O? What's going on? Brent, I see you over there, Brent. What's up? Meme Cowboy. Come see us on the horizontal side. Just click that link. I don't miss comments over there. They're right in my face. It's a different chat experience over in the other realm. I have a smaller chat window. It is up to the side here. Steve-O's posting stuff for you. I'm trying to click it, but it won't work. Steve-O, what's going on there? Click this. Do we have a bad posted link?
Imagine being able to build an...
Sheesh, I just got an advertisement clicking on it. Looks like it works. Yeah, it's working. It's working for me. Those ads are great. Love them. Support the channel for the children. Feller says, I do think the new channel is a great idea. You have to try or you will never know. We'll give it a try. How long do you put into it? Because problem is like, I'd like to say probably 900 of my subs, 700 of my subs are from drone videos when I first started. So those people are gone. So it's a false number. A lot of people that have 150,000 subs, they don't get 150,000 views on their videos. People come and go. That's fair. Somebody does something or says something, it's done. It's over. They're not coming back. Unsubscribe. Did you see what he said? Did you hear that? Honey, turn him off. You are not allowed to watch this addshot guy anymore. Yeah, no. Unsubscribe to him. Never know what you're going to get out here, out anywhere. We'll try a new live little scenario channel. Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay, I'm not going to put Boba in, but that's where Boba goes. Bubba goes. Something doesn't feel right. That's a huge gap right there. But maybe it wouldn't open. No, that's just a really bad gap. Wow. I won't tell anybody. It also doesn't feel like it goes down all the way. For whatever reason, like, that is a strange fit. I feel like it's like almost a stud off or something, but it's not. What you going to call the new channel? Any suggestions? Not sure if I say it without building it, or someone could take the name, so probably best I keep it under wraps. It's pretty easy for someone to just make a channel like that and call it whatever they want. No, I won't do it. I won't call it that. That's a typo. That's a typo. Bricking it. Somebody's already got to have that one. We'll see what it is. I don't know. I don't necessarily think the name is a big deal. Of course, I can always put bricks on there or something. Or bricked it. Shooting bricks. Probably already there. Meme Cowboy's in. There we go. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. You're on the horizontal side.
Hello there.
You have joined us. Good stuff. I like what I see. Now we just have some close-ups and whatnot, and we'll look real close at things. Bricked up. I mean, how many more names could you do with the brick? I feel like there's a lot of names with that brick word in there. What about blocks? Does anyone use blocks? Brick Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Brick Daddy. I could be your Brick Daddy. It does sound cool. I like it. It's got to be taken. Another thing is when you do a search, like right now, any one of you could open up a new window and do a search and attempt to type in Brick Daddy and see what comes up. If there's a whole bunch of stuff, then you know it's probably not the best idea. No one's going to find you based on that. And the name also might be taken. Now, one thing is if you type in addshot, I'm right at the top. So a unique name is kind of a winner in that sense. Sort of. Hey, Lorem System. What's up, dude?
Hello there.
Brick James. That's so good. That's got to be taken. Come on. Oh my gosh. That's freaking golden right there. These are too good. If that's not taken, I should do it. But someone's going to take it just watching this. If someone's not already making a new... Now, I think you can probably... So you don't want to be similar to something else. That's what I was saying is... You know, someone will try and find Brick James and there's 3 of them. They just have different handles. And then they don't know how to really find you. I don't know. Plus, you don't want to bite anybody's style or anything. It's mango here with summer? Mango season. Nice. Are you in a tropical area? Just growing mangoes over there? Sounds pretty nice. I am... apparently missing a piece. No, I'm not. Okay, it was close. It was close. Almost thought something was going on there. Brick cheese. Oh, gosh. Meme Cowboy says, did you know that during World War II, the Japanese built an experimental interceptor? What did it look like? That is fascinating information. Interceptor. It's making me want to see. I want to visualize it, but I'm not sure if I'm able to. I'm gonna search on it and see if I can bring something up. It's just called the Interceptor. Is that the cool experimental interceptor? There it is. So a lot of model airplane stuff, but this is showing the Imperial Japanese Navy experimental interceptor. All right, pretty sick. Reminding me of the DC-3 set dropping in April. That would be nice to get. Brick Alili? Brick Alili? Same when you search for roaming bricks, you get a lot. Gotta be, yeah, Brick James. Brick D's. They called the Shinden. Blacked Out Builder. No, not that one. Okay, so it's not that one. Shinden. Shinden. Rear prop. Some cool stuff right there. Almost Jedi-like. That's the one then. That's cool. Why doesn't Lego make some awesome vintage plane sets besides like a DC-3? Carried people from New York to Florida. Call it the Lego LARPer.
Really good.
Oh, that's bad. I'm just live action role playing up here. LARPing it. It's so good. Who? Breaking up. It's freed up. That's a tough one. There's some funny names out there that are coming up. My name's not Brad. If I was going to have a B name, it would be Brand. From the Goonies. Breaking Bad? Come on, it's got to be taken. They're too good. Who did not already come up with that? Those are good. Are these available? The Shinden had 4 nose-mounted 30mm Type 5 cannons. Nose-mounted? Not seeing it on this one. This is a model, though. There's some pretty cool pictures that I'm kind of bringing up here, but I don't see the big, heavy guns. But maybe they popped out somewhere. Old school. Stud muffin. There you go. Come on, these have to be taken. Anybody taking note of these? I'm going to have to follow up with someone on a few of these. Some of these are really darn good. Add brick shot. I don't know. I already have a history of making a lot of stuff. It's basically to find out if the Shadow Realm is real, because I've definitely heard good things about, and from other Lego YouTubers, they've had to abandon their original channels because of how they were classified, or how they were being ranked, how they'd lose subs like crazy. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff happen on this channel. Like any evidence of growth just is a nosedive, and I'm like, what did I do? Did I frickin' say something? What did I say? That nobody could understand. Breaking Bad is taken. Pull up the picture of the Shinden model. I think I did. Like again. There's a place for the wheel to go in, but there's nothing that simulates the guns on this. This one is the one I like. That thing is sick. My gosh. I could have that as my desktop background. It's like Robotech or something. My gosh. Addshot 2.0. We've seen it. Addshot 2.0 could be a winner. I mean, there's no doubt it's right there. Addshot 2.0. Building the Bates Motel. Right there. Brent, you've made it. Good to see you, buddy. Brent's in.
Hello there.
He's made the crossover from the vertical live stream. I like what I see, buddy. Welcome in. We're coming up with fun and interesting new names. Look at the 4 holes on the front. So they're kind of internal. The machine guns are internal. Do we need a Lego Shinden? I'd buy one. I'm fascinated by Japanese culture in many ways. Fellerish, that's a great name. Can I do it that long? I don't see nothing wrong with a little brick and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh boy, that you just won the internet. Name the channel Hydro. Hydro. Brick bum.
Really good. Because you're training like a damn bum, you know that?
Bum.
A bum. You bum.
Holy moly. Ugh. Lego has a strict, no realistic military-related policy. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But you can have laser blasters and 6-shooters on cowboys. And rifles. But no war. It's kind of crazy. Whew. Should that be the name? Do you even build, bro? Do you even build, bro? The faster I build, the shorter the stream is. So, I'm doing this for you. Not a big fan of Japanese fighter planes from around that time, Captain Jackson. That's fair.
Really good.
That's kind of fair. It's kind of bringing back some memories. Bringing back a little Pearl Harbor here. A little surprise sneak attack right there. Yeah.
Apology accepted, Captain Nida.
General Nida. Tried that little sneak attack move. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan. Let's not. That's why you guys can't make war machines anymore. Addshot. Addshot 501st. It's pretty darn good, Steve-O. That's brilliant right there. It's fun. The closest theme we got to military-related sets was Indiana Jones sets. Yeah. That's one of my favorite, like, small-size sets that we got recently was the fighter plane attack. Is that the exact name? I'm not sure. But it came with the car and the plane. Gosh, that was good. I bought a few of those. Those are in the backlog. Kicking it. Yeah, this is good. Good stuff. My gosh. With a little brick and grind. Whew. That caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that brick and grind. Threw me sideways for a sec. I'm sure they think the same about us. They're like, we don't really like the B-52. Not a big fan of Dr. Strangelove. Yeah, I get that. That definitely rings true, I think. Send that pilot straight back to Japan with a big swing from an aluminum bat. Ting. Ting. Captain Jack, I really did not like your comment because I'm Japanese. My best man was Japanese. But we're not saying anything negative. I think the comment, though, there's a little ring to it. We went right to Shinden with some love. Shinden love we were having a second ago. Are you offended by that? Your name is the meme cowboy. How could you be offended by anything? Come on. Are you serious? And how is it even offensive? Fragile. Oh no, you really did it. Oh my gosh. There it is. My grandpa bought. Oh, we're getting it. Bought what? Addshot clone brick trooper. That's the one. You know what? That's what people are searching on. But I don't want all 12-year-olds. My grandpa fought in World War II. Fantastic. For which side? My buddy who's Japanese, his dad fought for the Americans in World War II. In the Navy. Waiting for the next comment. This is awesome, whatever's going on here. He was a Japanese kamikaze pilot. How'd that work out for him? Oh my gosh. I heard they treated those guys pretty well for the last week before they went out. Before their final flight. He survived. Well, I guess he failed at his mission, didn't he? That's a bummer. This one's hard. Buttered him up with lobster, exactly. They were treated to the finest and fanciest creams and lotions. All the ladies buttered up lobster. The ones you send back with a ting. This is wild. Being a kamikaze pilot was suicidal. I don't know if that's the case. I think it was more for honor. Like falling on your sword. But I'm not going to argue it too much, but suicidal is when you purposely take your own life, usually based on fear regret, pain, but a kamikaze pilot was probably in that culture the most honorable thing you could do for your country. They got poorly conditioned fighter planes. Well, they were just flying missiles. They weren't going to fly more than one mission. Or you just got an old beater and they're like, yeah, take this one. It'll get you where you need to go. It only has to fly 15 miles. It's an interesting, definitely interesting. That's a good name. Brick Kamikaze? Should that be the new channel name? It's already taken. YouTube Kamikaze. Oh gosh. This is so good right here. I don't remember the Boba Fett having this elaborate a base, but no, I think it did have something, but this is pretty cool here. I like this a lot. Addshot Happy Place. We got some good stuff going on here. Well said. Okay, that's good. Looks like... Alright, I am kind of pulling something out here. Is this so I can fly it? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. That's... And this is like a one-finger hold, too. That's... Don't even have to really put my thumb on top. It's a really good setup right there. This is a swoosher. Why did I don't remember this from the last one, but I also probably didn't pick it up. One finger hole? Is that the name of the new channel? Being a kamikaze pilot in World War II was considered a curse because it forced young, often undertrained men into a mandated, inescapable suicide mission driven by extreme societal pressure, propaganda. That is insane right there. Yeah, not sure that is something to boast too much about. I'm sure that's a dark history. That's like Shadow Realm stuff. I'm sure Japan does not practice that anymore. It's kind of like Disney putting warning labels on movies from the 1950s. Japan's not doing that anymore. Addshot's Boot Camp. That's a great name. That's a great name, Addshot's Boot Camp. Why do I have these Lego heads? Okay, these are the... brace yourself, we're going to go with the Sonic Charge right now, because there is more to do after all here is said and done. There's a lot of extra pieces. I don't know why I have both yellow and red studs all over the place, but I think the yellow ones are for my Sonic Charge. Prepare yourselves. We're going into war right now. If we haven't already started war, we're in it now. Sonic Charge. I told you. Were you all prepared for that? I hope you were. Big brick. And coercive cult-like nationalism, these pilots were sacrificed by military leaders as a desperate, often futile tactic that resulted in tragic loss of life. On both sides, I'm sure. Hard to defend against a kamikaze pilot. They were crazy to do such things, but for honor of country. If they were forced into doing it, why didn't they just fly their plane somewhere else and jump into the sea? How did, you said your grandfather was a kamikaze pilot? How did he get out of that? How did he survive? Did he fly his plane to the west? And he's just like, please, please, I was going to do it, but then I decided not to. I wanted to live! Or Maybe his plane ran out of gas. Something like that. We're getting it all. We're going to find it out. Bricking the bean. Oh my gosh. I'm not getting enough info, Meme Cowboy. Are you memeing me right now? Is this a big joke? How do you survive being a kamikaze pilot? Seriously. How is that even possible? If you're a kamikaze pilot, you mean they just didn't send him out? He was in line, he was going to do it, but then the war ended, and they're like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. So you're good. You don't have to go out anymore. He was training for it, and it didn't go through. They're like, nah, you know what? We're not going to go there. He was recruited 2 years before the war ended, but he didn't. Did he fly any missions? Was he fit for service? Tell me more. We don't have enough info here. I want to know more about how a kamikaze pilot lives to tell the tale. That's right, George. Exactly. Adam Scott Kenobi! Good to see you, friend.
I like those odds.
Good to see you. How's everything? Hello there to both of you guys.
Hello there.
George Cunningham and Adam Scott Kenobi. Oh my gosh, bricking the bean. Big brick. Oh boy. Just messing around. Good to see you, George. Hope you're good. We're just hanging out. It's a little late. What have you guys been up to over there? George was here earlier. Oh, is this drop down? What's going on here? I have no idea how this thing's supposed to function. Besides my finger hold and flying it, I just put... You push up here. Oh, now that's cool. So I just dropped a seismic sonic charge. Nice. Okay. There's a frickin' hatch in the back that pops open when you push up here. This little loose brick that I installed. Oh my gosh. Did this work on... Is this the same thing as the boba? I never got this play love out of this thing. Greatest sound in all of Star Wars. Boy, that was cool. It is the greatest sound. Alright, well that one didn't get... Hard to put these in because they have to be laying completely flat. The minifigure head in light bluish gray. Alright, alright. Okay. My extra pieces look good to me. This is the last bag. We have extra antenna. All sorts of other goodies. And everything is individual and unique except for these extra studs for my shooters. I don't need those. I'm not going to worry about those. Extra bar as well. Individual, unique. Besides these, everything's good. This can be now put on a stand. Kind of stand this up and see how that works. I like this one a lot more than I thought I would. Ah, yes. Something like that. Brilliant. You can even put a fig kind of in here, maybe to drive this thing or something. Big Jester, good to see you. I learned that after having the set for a few weeks. I just saw it at the end of the instructions, and I remember installing all the... I'm like, what are these bricks doing down here? Why is there no stud connection for this thing? Sorry, right there. And you push it in, it drops it out of the back. Sonic Charge. Big gesture. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you.
Hello there.
Adolf Bricks. That's not. Not. That ain't gonna fly. Back to my extra pieces real quick. Everything's good here. We're gonna put those all aside. I don't usually load up my stud shooters, but I have tons of these if I ever want to. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. I have to go. My mom said it's time to go to bed. Meme Cowboy, it's been fun. I had a good time. I wanted a little bit more information. You kept me hanging on the edge right there. But I appreciate it, my friend. We'll see you next time.
Bye, Felicia.
That's good stuff. Fancy a Bricky? That's the, the new channel name? Fancy a Bricky. Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream build where we live, laugh, and LARP. Fancy a Bricky, I tell ya. It's not bedtime yet, George says. Nope, not yet. It's still time to party. Let's do it. Alright, well, it's been awesome. We definitely crushed it. Let's see if it will focus. Not bad. We have focus. Yeah, it's focusing all over the place, actually. Great looking set. Ravishing Brick Rude. The Brick Whackers. Come on, Brick Whackers. That is good. Straws Prods, welcome. I see you out there. Alright, vertical live stream is coming to an end over there. Vertical live stream people. Big Gesture says, the only Shio in my collection that's not by the CEC. The only ship in my collection. The heck's the CEC? Brick Street Boys. Oh my gosh. This is real. The names are freaking phenomenal. You guys have come up with some good ideas. Some of these are off the hook good. I may have to refer back to this chat just to grab a couple of these. Not Adolf Brickler. Jeez Louise. That is death right there. Oh my gosh. Addshot's live, large, live, laugh, love. Addshot's live, laugh, love. That would be the end. It would definitely be the end. I'm going to buy Felicia on that name.
Bye, Felicia.
It's not happening. Not happening. Well, we did it. Why is that camera over there? We don't know. It's just looking at some other camera. One camera looking at another. LARPing bricks. Holy moly. I don't want that mystique surrounding the stream, probably. Like, because I don't do it. I don't want, like, to give people the wrong idea. I have a feeling like I've done that, but it's probably pretty important that people don't see this channel like, I don't know, like I'm out there doing a few of those things. I mean, not like I wouldn't. Looks fun as hell, but I don't know. I mean, good times, or what it would be if I was out there doing that stuff. I only know how to have a good time. I don't know any other way. Do any of these pictures work? Everyone requires a... This is the one we saw. This is the good stuff. So let's do this, men! Spread the message of addshot.
Do this together! Good job!
Fortunately, we are all subscribed to addshot. We never miss a single live stream. Not only is addshot for the children, but the women too. Let's do this.
Addshot.
Lorem says, Lego my stud. Nobody bricks me nothing. Oh my gosh, it's good.
I love democracy.
How about I bricked my pants? Oh my gosh.
Really good.
So good. There's too many good ones. Brick lives matter. Block lives matter. Oh gosh, that's controversial. But I'm feeling it.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Sheesh. That one's going to get me in trouble if I go there. Good live stream today, everybody. Thank you. Next time we get together will be Tuesday with addshot after Easter. We had some good times. We probably live streamed about 80 or more live streams since the beginning of January. I think a break is in order. We took a couple weekends off here and there, but I think we were close to about the 80 live stream mark. I didn't even come close to doing 80 live streams last year, I don't think, at all, and we're only at 1/4 through. So we're on board for a lot more live streams. I could be a brick to you. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Something just fell. I'm not sure what it was. The builds have eyes. You know, the reason why these are good, these names, is because any like one name thing, that's kind of going out. Everyone's so done with like these one name things, but if you have a few words, maybe 2 words, it's working. The builds have eyes. Oh my gosh. Feet bricks. Oh gosh. Crotch bricks. We had the crotch cam yesterday just to fill in anyone who missed the crotch cam. Trevor Hughes says, great stream as always. Enjoy your time off, and I'll catch you on the next one. For sure. Trevor Hughes, thank you much. Appreciate everyone being here. We're going to get back together Tuesday after Easter. That's the next live stream build for sure. I may, though, go live while away, and if that's the case, make sure that bell is turned on for notifications. And whip that like button if you've been waiting till the end here. Give it a whip. Big thanks to Brent Lombard, to Dog Dolph, to the Ren Empire, to Dio, to Adam Scott Kenobi, to Bic Gesture, to Lorem System, the Meme Cowboy, Give Me Sight Beyond Sight, Greg Dillon, Trent McWynn, Open Plumbing, George Cunningham, Trevor Hughes, Captain Jack, Steve O, Roaming Bricks, and Fellerish. Extra special thanks to Fellerish for contributing to the children. It is very excellent, like what I see. We'll see you all real soon. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks, George Cunningham and Fellerish. Appreciate it, guys. Steve-O, thank you, buddy. We'll see you soon. That's hard to read. Addshot building bricks. Should be a U in there. Remember, don't be a bum and whip the thumb, Adam says on the way out. Sounds good to me. Big thanks. Captain Jack. Appreciate it. Trevor Hughes. Thanks, guys. Good times. More to come. Lorem, thank you. Steve-O. Everyone in here at the very end, big gesture. Appreciate it, everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful one. Until later, we'll do more. More live streams ahead. We'll do hundreds of live streams this year. So we're only a little bit through, and there's going to be a lot more to come. So I hope to see you guys real soon. Just click it, or just click. See you, Lorem. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you guys real soon. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for all the good times. And here's to spring break. It's going to be awesome. Hope you guys have a wonderful one as well. Red, good to see you over on the vertical live stream. Do you drink? Sure. You should catch some of my streams. They've been crazy. Anyway, you never know what tomorrow brings. There will not be an addshot live stream tomorrow, but I will be back Tuesday after Easter. So set your calendars or just hit that bell for instant notifications. I appreciate everyone out there so much, more than you know. Extra special thanks again to Fellerish. We'll see you guys real soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful spring break. And just bye for now. We'll see you real soon, okay? Take care, everybody. Adios. Roaming Bricks. See you soon. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you. All the best, guys. Bye for now.
There has been absolutely no word from addshot.
We will never give up searching. I will find him. Good job.